success strategy calls for you to spend a great deal of time focused on yourself. And it suggests that you put yourself first, energize yourself, heal yourself, create survival for yourself, and maximize your own thriving before you consider what you can do for other people. And so you have to fully uplift yourself, and that is first and foremost for your own benefit, but also your ability to positively and meaningfully impact other people. That ability is fueled by your upliftment. And I like to use the analogy of a battery. You would not charge your phone or your car to 20% and then expect it to do very much. Your ideal charge is 100%. And when you do that, you get the performance and the longevity that you need for a successful day. The same goes for people. The same goes for you and me. We have to fully recharge, and only when we are fully charged, that's when we're able to meaningfully and positively co-create with the people around us. So you really do need to give yourself your full attention. And quite naturally, some of us may worry that this much attention to ourselves is wrong. Some might worry that we will move through life stepping on people and creating consequences that harm not just ourselves, but the people around us. And right now, I just want to reassure anyone who is concerned. This is a strategy that maximizes personal strength. It maximizes personal ability, and it maximizes your ability to collaborate and to contribute to your communities. So as someone who applies this strategy, the end result is that you are working with people to achieve common goals. And because you took the time to empower yourself first, you're going to offer a great deal of value. You're going to offer a great deal of knowledge, and you'll have a great deal of ability. And that's going to create the most amazing outcomes for you and for the people around you. So that's what's going to happen when you see this strategy all the way through. And applying the strategy is meant to be fairly quick. But for that time that you're learning, for that time when you have not yet mastered the strategy, it may not be so quick. And also for those times when you feel run down, applying the strategy may take longer than you want it to. And that just means that you may spend more time just being focused on yourself. And this is vital, but it's also the part that gets people concerned. But there's really no need for concern. As you see the strategy all the way through, when you have fulfilled your responsibility to meet your own human needs, as your needs are met, you're going to have a strong desire to collaborate, and you will have a strong desire to share, and you'll do so with ease. And so, yes, there are going to be those times when you're saying no to people who are asking things of you. And this will be the right thing to do because you're charging your energy. And so here's how you know when you should say yes or no in any situation. Say yes if you're feeling uplifted and energized around filling the request. Say no if you feel a drag or if you feel de-energized when thinking about filling the request. And so it is absolutely appropriate to just do what you want to do, even as that means saying no to people who want your help. And what happens here is that after saying no, your attention is returned to those things that are important to you. Your attention is returned to those things that you care about. And this is first and foremost for your benefit, but there is also a benefit to the people around you. And so as you stay focused on what you care about, as you're feeling satisfied and happy, you will have an energy, a body language, and attitude that is going to be uplifting and energetic, and absolutely it will uplift the people around you. So just by being focused on yourself, your resulting uplifting energy will impact the people around you in a positive way. And furthermore, for those things that you chose to give your attention and focus to, for those outcomes that you selfishly created, just know that your outcomes do positively affect the people around you as well. And if you could describe the things that matter to you, if you could describe those outcomes that you so selfishly desire, I would be able to easily shine a light on the positive impact to the people around you coming from your selfishly desired outcomes. And so to put that more simply, selfishness, self-concern, we're taught that this is wrong because people fear that a selfish person will adversely impact the community. But this is wrong. You have to be selfish. You have to be self-concerned. You have to be aware of who you are. You have to know what it is that you do, and you have to know what it is that you care about. You need the energy to create outcomes, and you need energy in order to co-create with the people around you. So to be selfish or to be self-concerned is to take responsibility for meeting your own needs, as opposed to attempting to pass that responsibility on to the people around you. To be selfish or to be self-concerned is to meet your needs so that you self-actualize. And that's important because self-actualized people have this enhanced capacity to create meaningful and positive outcomes for a community. So you will know when you're ready to assist others. You will know when you're ready to collaborate with people. And you know by how you feel. When you feel energized and excited to do so, that's when you'll have a meaningful and positive impact on your community. And so until you're energized, as you're doing things that benefit you for the most part, you may be the only person who's benefit. And this part of your selfish journey, this is the part of your selfish journey that people will not like. And understandably so. It's going to appear that you are unfairly benefiting, but there's so much more to this story than anyone can see during this time that you are re-energizing. What people will not see, and what you may not even be able to see during this time, is the positive and collaborative end game that comes when you're fully charged. So you are going to be so uplifting, helpful, and efficient, and people will agree that the time that you spent in self-concern, that time was very well worth it. So be selfish and see it all the way through to your maximized energy. You'll be able to do so much, and the benefit is for you first, but also your community will benefit as well from your maximized energy. And here's one last thing I want to say about selfishness. Everyone can do this. So just know that as you are exclusively meeting your own needs, the people around you have the ability to do the exact same thing. They don't actually need you to create outcomes for them. They have the capability to create outcomes for themselves. They can do exactly as you're doing, and that would be so positively impactful. Now, will they do what you're doing? Will they prioritize their own needs first? It depends on their system of values. Self-concern is so stigmatized. Meanwhile, self-sacrifice is so praised. And logically, self-sacrifice does not lead to a meaningful outcome because as you sacrifice your energy, you are sacrificing the exact thing that you need if you're going to have a real positive impact. And so as selfishness is stigmatized and self-sacrifice is so commonly praised, many people make the choice. They make the choice to self-sacrifice, and that drains their energy. And from that state of feeling drained, a person just cannot fathom how they could find the strength to create an outcome that they absolutely need, whatever it may be. And so the natural solution is to ask for help. And as you say no, thanks to your selfishness, someone might judge you. And it's going to be up to you to remember that we can all meet our own needs. And for those of us that don't yet know how to do this, you're going to be able to help them. You will want to help them after you're fully energized. And because you're fully energized, you're going to offer the most impactful kind of help. The assistance that you'll have for people is going to be far greater than anything that you could have done from a state of self-sacrifice. So you should take care of your own needs first, and you should encourage others to do the same. And as for anyone who does not yet see the value in selfishness, the best that you can do, and this is really powerful, the best that you can do is lead by example. So they're going to observe you in their self-concern, and that might be frustrating to them, but then they will observe you as you're creating meaningful value and opportunity in your community, and they will appreciate that. And should they ever ask you about your selfishness, you need only say, you know what? I figured out that I needed to do me first. I needed to meet my needs, and I needed to get clear on what I care about first. What happens when I do this is my energy, my confidence, and my ability to contribute to my community are all peaked out. So I'm at my best when all of my needs are met. I am of most use to my community when all of my needs are met, and therefore I prioritize the meeting of my own needs. And that is selfishness, and that is a good thing. And so it's my hope that you have a clear understanding of how good this is and how well this works. It's well worth the few uncomfortable moments when you feel judged for being selfish, because as your needs are met, you feel amazing. And because you feel amazing, you're able to share that upliftment with the people around you. Sending good vibes.